So this is a debunking video of this gentleman here. He's tried to debunk, or he says he's debunked the Buga sphere. But let's be honest, if I say it's debunked, then it's debunked. No one else can be as good as me. So the problem here is this person hasn't got a clue and works or loves NASA, shall we say. And we all know never a straight answer. So if someone's wearing a NASA shirt, you know that they want to debunk anything alien. So he starts with the fact that the Buga sphere isn't perfectly created. In other words, aliens and bad job aliens, you should have created it nice and neat, but you didn't.
Really
he's saying
janky. The black dots around the exterior seem to be extremely janky as well. And
so his argument to start with is that because the aliens didn't bother doing a damn good, amazingly fantastic job for an orb that's probably, you know, going to be traveling around the planet and everything else, and not really being seen by anyone, his argument, first of all, is that it needs to be perfect. So the problem there is, obviously, we've got cars that under a microscope you can see they're not perfect. You know, Rolls-Royce isn't perfect. So you know, the stupidity of that is just, you know, NASA stupid. So anyway, let's carry on. And so he's basically saying now it looks like a one of these steam-powered perpetual motion type devices. So that's his argument there. It looks like something, therefore it is. That looks like your head. So anyway, let's carry on. So now he's saying that because the inside of a bowling ball has these you know, whatever you want to call them, because the one that's inside the sphere actually has something that looks similar. Obviously it's designed for stabilization, which obviously this guy hasn't got a clue about. That's the whole reason why bowling balls are done that way. So then let's just carry on. So let me find the bit where he's being silly. Oh, the whole video is he's being silly.
you can spot above.
So he's saying that these orbs are being dangled by drones. Now we do have footage of orbs that was around from 1989 before drones. Go look at Oliver's Castle. Debunked. So that's before drones, but let's pretend that his guy's right. So basically he's trying to point out that there's there's some light coming up from that, and he says that that is you'll see it there in a sec. He says that that's a string. So there's a couple of problems here. First of all, I want to see the string. You can't say because something looks like something, therefore it is, because you look like a troll on the internet trying to debunk something that's alien. You're not a troll, but you could look like one, and so therefore people could assume you are. So I want to see that string. Go get me the string. What? You haven't got it? So you do realise that it could also be it's called, you should look up stuff before you actually talk. Interference patterns. When light waves of specific frequencies interfere with each other, like in certain lab experiments, they can create patterns of light, bright and dark lines. So you didn't know that. So obviously if this is an alien object and it's sending up information, then you could get that phenomenon. Also, you do realise that because it's possibly communicating, it could also send up a laser beam, which is what we could be seeing, a very faint laser beam. So I want to see the wire. And don't say you haven't got it. If you're telling me that you've debunked this, I need to see the wire that's connected to these orbs. I need to see it. So also, sorry guys, also he doesn't show the ones where the craft turns. So using this as an example here, where it's using a drone, watch what happens when it turns. It swings. Yeah, they don't show that one. He avoids those, obviously. And also, what about these military ones where they see a drone? Not a drone, where their drone is filming people and then suddenly catches a orb, which doesn't have, and it goes faster than the military drone. So let's just have a look here. Oh, and it just flies, and now they're tracking that. But you don't show that, do you, Mr. NASA shill? Because you know that you'll be wrong. And also, you won't show ones where they're flying over aeroplanes. You won't show that, will you? There you go. There's two of them over an aeroplane there. And in fact, we had one going around Concorde in 1977, I think it was, on the 76, on its test flight, which we didn't have drones back then. So, if anyone's interested in learning with evidence of things, and I only go by evidence, not by assumptions, which is what this person's exactly done. So I would certainly not follow the sneezing monkey simply because he's assumed that that's a wire. And I don't like people that assume. I like evidence. So I want to say, I'm calling you out, I want to see the wire. And do not say it's not a wire, because it could be a laser beam, or it could have been that interference pattern. So I want to see the wire. Thank you.